the term alpha male is thrown around a lot these days. I noticed that many of the guys seeing it are the same guys that are the complete opposite of what they are trying to describe. Can you tell us what an alpha male actually means?
Yeah, so it's like a puff of smoke, right? It's like when you play King of the Hill, you're on top of the hill while you're playing the game and while no one's out knocked you off the hill. So an alpha male would be a contextual idea. If I take my friends out to dinner and they're all listening to me and I give a toast, for that moment, I am the alpha male. To an extent that a girl who doesn't know me might actually be a little bit more attracted to me because everyone's facing me and listening to me while I'm doing stuff. And then we all get up and we walk into a room, because this actually happened to me. Then we all get up and we walk into the room and Tai Lopez is giving a speech. Now Tai Lopez becomes the alpha male. It's like trying to hold on to a puff of smoke. The alpha male thing is you're constantly having to reprove it over and over again. You guys be an alpha male, then he's 70 years old. And then he's like, he can't go out there and whip ass like he used to be able to. The thing about it is it's not really important. I think what's more important is like you have alpha tendencies that lead you in one direction, and then you have beta tendencies that lead you in another. And that's the only thing you really have to worry about. Like you will never, ever hear me call myself an alpha male. It is not something that I'll do. Now, will I do things where if my 20-year-old self was looking at me today, would he say, man, that guy seems like an alpha male? Probably, but I'm not going to ever call myself those words because that is not a function of alpha male. Like Tywin Lannister said, no man who has to call himself king is actually a king, right? If you're an actual king, you're not going to have to call yourself that. So that would be now. When a guy lies, like for instance, when they come on YouTube and they start saying things about me that are like abject lies, that is clearly beta behavior. That is not. I can say that you are being a beta when you do things like that. When you lie for no reason, when you make excuses, that is beta behavior. Passive aggressive behavior is beta behavior. That's absolutely making excuses is beta behavior. Snitching on your homeboy is beta behavior. Those things are actually beta behavior. Those things you can actually you can call out. Now, I will say, I feel like the men who stormed Normandy in 45 are alpha males. But I can say that after the fact. And I can say that, but they can't say that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's how I would say it. The ultimate alpha quality, the ultimate masculine quality is to willing to die for the people in your tribe. That's what I would be. So anything that comes close to that, service for other people, is essentially like the ultimate masculine alpha qualities. Now, you can have Machiavellian qualities that will lead you to making money and having sex with lots of women. I wouldn't consider those to be alpha or necessarily masculine, but they're adjacent. You need certain ones of those qualities. Like, for instance, being super cocky and arrogant, but you can back it up because you're physically strong. You're like an MMA fighter and you're undefeated. That would be considered masculine. That guy you would consider to be alpha. Right? In those situations, that would be the case. And then you have like ultimate alpha situations where like you're on another guy's yacht. He's the alpha male, right? You're on his yacht. You go into a fight and another guy knocks you out. He is the alpha male. But if you watch a basketball game, you'll see superstars dunking on each other all the time. Who's the alpha male? Well, it's going back and forth, literally going back and forth, changing. It's contextual depending on what quarter you're in. Who's the alpha male? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. So, like, if I were to say, in 1977, the fucking Washington Bullets won an NBA championship, those guys were alpha males, and none of you know who they are or give a fuck, and no one thinks they're alpha males anymore. It's all what have you done for me lately? Like holding on to alphaness is like holding on to a puff of smoke in your hands. You can have it for just a second, but you have to maintain certain things in order to maintain that alphaness. And you can, like, if you're super famous like The Rock, or then you can maintain that for a long time. But if you really look, The Rock says some extremely beta male shit sometimes. The reason why is because he's being controlled by people who are telling him what to say and how to say it. I don't know if you saw The Rock told Logan Paul to take down pictures of him in The Rock at one point, because Logan Paul had done the suicide thing. Do you remember that? The Rock told Logan Paul to take down pictures of him. I mean, that's kind of beta male behavior. I'm sorry, it is. Right? I think what Logan did was stupid, but I'm not going to sell him out if I'm his homeboy. And now, like, we're getting to the point really quick where Logan's going to be more famous than The Rock. Better watch out. Better fucking watch out.